So pastrami is just a brisket that has been soaked in a pickling solution, mainly the pink pickling salt, and normally you boil it and you make corned beef out of it. So you'll notice these are a really funny color. The reason for that is if you take a pre-made corned beef, you have to soak it for like 3 days, dumping out the water every 6 or 8 hours or so. If you try to put a corned beef directly on a smoker to smoke it, it's gonna be so salty you can't do anything with it. Today, these are two essentially brisket flats that were set up in a corned beef style. We're gonna be doing them on the drum smoker. We'll do a whole thing about the drum smoker eventually. And this is a part of a challenge that Jeff gave me for bringing me Corsair. The other cook we're gonna be doing with this, well, that'll be a different video. So basically, these have been soaking for 3 days. Water changed out about every 8 hours or so, and they make a really funky color. Don't worry, they're still red on the inside. They're still perfectly good. Normal spice rub, and go ahead and season them up generously. Whenever you're smoking, you need to have a good thick rub on here because that's what helps build your bark. We're gonna be cooking these to about 155, 160 degrees, and then we're gonna wrap them kind of like we do our pork butt with the top open. Because these have been soaking, they have a lot of moisture in there. So they'll be able to go into foil and not really dry them out like sometimes it happens, and it won't be braising very much. So I'm gonna get these on the pit. Here we go. All right, kind of a long running argument of what you do with brisket, whether you do fat side up or fat side down. I'm of the school of thought that you put the fat side toward wherever your heat is, or wherever your greatest amount of heat is. So those are on. See y'all again in about 5 hours. Pastrami's been going for about 5 hours at this point, 6 hours at this point. What we're gonna do, check temperatures. Smoker's rolling nice and easy, 225, 250. We're gonna check temperatures. I'm going for like 170. Once we get there, we're gonna go ahead and wrap them up and put them back on, let them kind of braise in their own juices. We're gonna cheat a little bit, give a little bit of beef broth to kind of get in there, really break that stuff down. Yeah, we're at 160 on both of them. Again, we're gonna do this just like the pork butt. We're gonna keep them nice and wrapped up, top vented out, let it kind of just go. We got them both sitting on foil, so what we're gonna do is just tuck the foil up around it, make it where it's a nice little pocket, and put it down inside of a pan. Now there's some beef broth. Central Market beef broth is what I normally use. What you can do, just put like a half a cup in the bottom. What this is gonna do is as the heat gets to this and this boils and steams, it's gonna help break down the meat even more. All right, both look good. Remember, don't wrap them up all the way. Leave them open like this so everything can kind of vent off the top. See you back in a couple hours. The pastrami's been on for about 9 hours now. We're gonna check them, see if they come up to temperature. So check them to see if they come to temperature. Pastrami, because it had so much moisture in it, I'm gonna take it to like 205, 207, which is more than you would normally take a brisket because you're still looking for that probe tender. Doesn't really matter what the temperature is, the probe should slide in nice and easy. So let's check these out. Yeah, probe sliding nice. Yeah, that one's even nicer. Awesome. All right, let's go and pull these bad boys out. Paper towels are your friends. Alright, so these look really good. Nice and tender. A little bit of wiggle to them. Benefit of being the cook, so you can pull off a piece to try. That's really good. Alright, so these can go in the oven inside. Oven not turned on, just let them rest in there. They'll sit in there for about an hour, hour and a half, or I guess till the pals get here. Alright, see y'all in a little bit.